Hello there! Welcome back to the English lesson with Miss Nisa. How's your fasting? I really hope that you can fast until Maghrib time. Come on, I wanna see your spirit in learning even though you're fasting now. I believe that you can do it. Well, I just received your storybook a few days ago. I'm so proud of you that you can make your own storybook. Fantastic job. Now, are you ready to learn? I can't hear you. Please say yes, Miss Readiness. Are you ready to learn? Okay. Do you still remember about countable and uncountable nouns? What are they? Yes, countable nouns are the things that we can count like apple, watermelon, egg. While uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count in numbers. Okay, I will show you again the example of countable and uncountable nouns. Let's see. Do you still remember the example of countable and uncountable nouns? Wow, you have good memory. Okay, it's very important to remember and to know the countable and uncountable nouns because it will be the basic of learning quantifiers. Miss Nisa will review again the quantifiers that we learned before we go to the new topic. Okay guys, let's take a look at this picture. What are they? Yes, they are cars. Is car countable or uncountable? Yes, car is countable, something that we can count. But here, I have 3 pictures. Can you please categorize which picture that show a lot of cars, which pictures that shows some cars, and which picture that show a few cars? Okay. Picture A shows that there are some cars in the parking lot. Picture B shows that there are a lot of cars in the parking lot. And picture C shows there is a few car in the parking lot. So from this picture, do you see the differences? I hope that you can differentiate between 3 pictures. Well, why am I not asking you using a little? Is it correct, a little car? Yes, Miss Nisa doesn't ask you using a little cars since a little is used only for uncountable nouns, while car is countable noun. Let's take a look again at this picture. See, there is a lot of honey in the jar. There is a little honey in the jar. Can you see the differences? Now we are going to learn to the new topic. How many, how much, and any. Let's take a look at the next video. How many, how much, and any. When do we use how many, how much, and any? We use how many, how much, and any in the form of questions. Additionally, we use quantifier any in the form of negative sentence. To make it clear, first we have how many followed by countable noun to make question. Second, we have how much followed by uncountable noun to form questions. And the last one, we have any followed by countable or uncountable noun to form questions or negative sentence. So there are quantifier. When we want to ask the amount of the things that we can count by number, we use how many plus countable nouns. How many students were there in the class? There were 4 students in the class. How many cars were there in the parking lot? There were a lot of cars in the parking lot. When we want to ask the amount of the things that are hard to count by number or we cannot count it by numbers, we use the word how much plus uncountable noun. How much water is there in the ocean? There is a lot of water in the ocean. How much honey was there in the jar? There were a little honey in the jar. When we don't know the exact amount of something, we use any. We don't use any in positive sentence. For example, I had any sugar. Is it correct? No, it's totally incorrect. We use any in negative sentence, like I don't put any sugar on the coffee. Next, we use any in interrogative equations. Were there any eggs in the kitchen? There weren't any eggs in the kitchen. So far, do you understand? Let's practice more in answering the question. Number 1. Blah 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 days are there in a week. What do you think is the answer? Look at the clue. We have the word days. Can we count days? Yes, of course we can count days. So the answer is how many? How many days are there in a week? Second, blah 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 me. Does a baby need daily? Look, we have the word milk. Can we count it? No, we cannot count milk. So what's the answer? How much? How much milk does a baby need daily? The next one, do you have blah 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 salt? What do you think is the answer? We have the word salt. Can we count it? No, we cannot count salt. So the answer is any. Do you have any salt? So guys, how was the explanation? I really hope that you can understand it. If you still have some questions, you can just leave me a comment or you can chat me through the WhatsApp. Okay, so now it's time for you to play the quizzes. Let's practice on the quizzes.